Let's get real, being strong doesn't mean you never cry. Crying isn't weakness, it's proof you've been strong for too long. Those tears? They're medals for silent battles, not signs of defeat. True strength is letting yourself feel, not pretending you're made of stone. So next time you feel the tears coming, don't fight it. Recognize it as your spirit finally taking a breath. Even the strongest need to let go sometimes, so they can find the strength to rise again. Meet Ramesh, a man who carried everyone's burdens, the kind of person who always put others first, no matter how heavy the load. Whether it was helping his family, supporting friends, or stepping up at work, Ramesh was always there, quietly making sure everyone else was okay. He was the silent pillar, the one people leaned on without ever realizing how much he was holding up. Day after day, he put on a brave face, determined to be the rock for those around him. But behind that steady smile, Ramesh never showed his own pain. He kept his struggles hidden, believing that showing weakness would only burden others. Even when life felt overwhelming, he forced himself to appear strong, thinking that was what everyone expected of him. He worked harder, smiled wider, and bottled up every worry, every disappointment, every fear. He laughed with friends, stayed late at the office, and kept moving forward, even when exhaustion crept in. But all that pressure, all those unspoken worries built up inside him like steam in a pressure cooker. Until one day, it was a small setback, a missed deadline, a harsh word, something trivial, that shattered his composure. Alone in his car, away from the world's expectations, Ramesh finally broke down. Years of pressure, of holding it all together, exploded in a flood of tears. The car became his sanctuary, the only place he felt safe enough to let go. In that moment, he realized how much he had been carrying, and how deeply it had affected him. That breakdown wasn't weakness. It was the cost of trying to be a superhero in real life. We often think we have to be invincible to never let anyone see us struggle. But the truth is, pretending to be unbreakable only makes the cracks deeper. Ramesh's tears were a release, a necessary reminder that even the strongest need to feel. We all think we can hold it together forever, that if we just try hard enough, we can keep the pain locked away. But pain always finds a way out. It seeps through the cracks, shows up in quiet moments, and eventually demands to be felt. No one is immune, not even those who seem the strongest. Don't wait for the lid to blow. Let yourself feel before you break. Just like a pressure cooker needs to release steam, we need to let our emotions out before they overwhelm us. It's not weakness to cry, to ask for help, or to admit you're struggling. It's human. Superheroes are for movies. In real life, we're all human. We all have limits, and it's okay to reach them. It's okay to take off the cape, to rest, to be vulnerable. The people who care about you would rather see your true self than a perfect mask. Let your pain out before it consumes you. Share your struggles, lean on others, and remember that you're not alone. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is admit you need help. Don't wait for the breaking point. Choose to feel, to heal, and to be real. From the earliest moments of our lives, we're taught to hide our feelings. We hear it in the playground, at home, and in school. Boys don't cry, girls shouldn't be dramatic. These messages are everywhere, shaping how we see ourselves and how we interact with the world. We learn to bottle up our emotions, to swallow our pain, and to put on a brave face, even when we're hurting inside. Society hands us a script. Men must be tough, never showing weakness, while women are expected to be calm and composed, never letting their emotions get the best of them. We're told that vulnerability is a flaw, that showing what we feel is something to be ashamed of. And so, we strive to look perfect on the outside, carefully curating our appearance and our behavior. We pose for photos, we smile for the camera, and we try to fit into the mold that society has created for us. On social media, we see only the highlight reels of other people's lives, endless streams of smiling faces, perfect vacations and celebrations. We compare ourselves to these images, and when we struggle, we feel alone. We hide our own pain, afraid to let anyone see the truth behind the filter. We look in the mirror and force a smile, convincing ourselves that if we just keep pretending, maybe the pain will go away. But deep down, we know we're only hiding from ourselves. At work, showing emotion is taboo. We're expected to be professional, to keep our feelings in check, and to never let our guard down. We worry that if we show what we really feel, we'll be judged or seen as weak. So we build walls around our hearts and wear masks to hide our true selves. We become experts at pretending, at acting like everything is fine, even when it's not. But the truth is, pain doesn't disappear just because we ignore it. It lingers in the background, growing heavier with time. The more we hide, the more isolated we feel, trapped by the very lie we were taught to believe. We forget that our feelings are not flaws, they're signals, messages from within that tell us what we need, what matters to us, and when we need help. Emotions are part of being human, not something to be ashamed of. It's time to stop believing that strength means silence. True strength is found in honesty, in connection, and in allowing ourselves to feel. Only then can we break free from the big lie and start living authentically. Science backs it up. Crying literally releases stress hormones from your body. Tears are your natural detox, like taking out emotional garbage. A good cry is a rainstorm that clears the air, leaving you lighter and clearer. Tears also connect us. Sometimes they say what words can't. Letting yourself cry is a superpower, not a weakness. Suppressing tears only builds pressure. Letting them flow brings healing. So find a safe space, let it rain, and let the sun return. How do you know when being strong is hurting you? Watch for the signs: constant irritation, numbness, physical pain, and isolation. Anger and exhaustion are often just sadness in disguise. If you're always tired, disconnected, or pulling away from people, your strength is costing you. Your body and mind are waving red flags. Don't ignore them. This isn't the time to double down, it's time to change course. Admitting your strategy isn't working is the first step to real strength. Noticing the warning signs? The bravest thing you can do is reach out. Start small. Tell someone you trust, "I'm not doing so well." You don't need a fixer, just a listener. If friends or family can't help, seek a professional. Therapy is strength, not weakness. Speaking your pain out loud shrinks its power. Building a support system isn't giving up, it's fighting for yourself. Take that first scary step. Freedom is waiting for you. You don't have to do this alone, ever. True strength isn't about never falling. It's about recognizing when you need to pause, to breathe, and to let yourself rest. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is admit you're tired and that it's okay to take a step back. Life isn't a race to see who can endure the most without breaking. It's a journey of learning when to push forward and when to allow yourself the grace to recover. There's immense courage in reaching out, in saying, "I need help." It's not a sign of weakness, but a testament to your self-awareness and your willingness to connect with others. We all need support sometimes, and asking for it is a powerful act of self-respect. Embrace your feelings. They're not flaws or failures. They are signals from your heart, reminders that you are alive and deeply human. Allowing yourself to feel, whether it's sadness, frustration, or joy, means you're honoring your own experience. Remember, connection is what makes us strong. Sharing your struggles and joys with others builds bonds that help us weather life's storms. You're not alone in your journey, and your vulnerability can inspire others to open up too. Letting yourself cry is not a sign of defeat, it's how you heal and grow. Tears are a release, a way for your soul to cleanse itself and make room for new hope and strength. Promise to treat yourself with the same kindness and patience you so freely give to others. Speak gently to yourself, especially on the days when you feel most fragile. Give yourself permission to be imperfect, to have bad days, to fall apart when you need to. Healing isn't linear, and growth often comes from the moments when you feel most vulnerable. The cracks are where the light gets in. Every scar, every tear, every moment of surrender is a doorway to new strength and understanding. Let yourself be changed by what you go through. Be strong, but also be gentle with yourself. True resilience is found in compassion, not in harshness. Live fully, with all your heart, with all your tears, and with all your laughter. That's real strength. To surrender when you need to, and to rise again softer and stronger than before.